Hello, it's Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, and I wanted to take a moment and talk about loyalty. And if I may be beautifully honest, I wanted to bring it into the perspective of loyalty in business and ask a question. I have been in business for several years now, and it is not easy. But I'm thankful every day because it is definitely what I'm supposed to be doing. So that is why I continue to do it. But when it comes to the journey of being someone who is established in, especially what I'm established in, which is the beauty business, why there is not much loyalty among others that you encounter along the way. I've had, a number of instances where I've had the opportunity to have conversations with others that are in the industry who have experienced sabotage, on some levels, or, they've had friendships that turned out to not be friendships anymore, or maybe they never were friendships, but they have, had experiences with people that they thought they knew, that they cared about, they helped in some way, or they gave someone an opportunity, all in the end to have it turn around and have it thrown in their faces. And I just don't understand it. We live in such an immense world. There's so many people that we can serve on so many different levels, and not everything is for everybody. But I don't understand why people do the things that they do in this industry sometimes, and thinking that when you are disloyal to someone, and what I mean by being loyal, not like a dog, because we're all people, but when someone gives you an opportunity and someone affords you a level of respect and they're trying to help you out in some way, I do feel like that deserves some respect and some loyalty in return, and that you wouldn't treat somebody the way that you would not want to be treated. But unfortunately, that happens all too often, and it's very, very common. And I don't know if I have the end all be all answer for that, but I think I know one of the reasons why there is not much loyalty where, business is involved. And the reason being is because they may not really be against you, but they are for themselves. And in some way, someone may feel like the only way to get to a place in life where they can make it or become prosperous or be successful is if they turn their backs against someone else that helped them, or they're going to be in direct competition or in direct conflict with someone that helped them along the way. I really don't get it. I've had it happen to me, and I'm just really thankful that I'm in a place where I've grown from the hurts that I have experienced over the years, and that I don't harbor that resentment so much anymore. I'm not saying that when or if something were to happen to me by somebody that I helped or someone that I cared about, that it wouldn't affect me or that I wouldn't care at all, but it wouldn't make me stop. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep pushing forward, because nothing that anybody does to me can stop the progress that God has for me. That's a saying that I have, and that's a saying that I will stand on to the very end, because if it were not true, I would not have gotten as far as I have gotten, because I've experienced so much on so many different levels from individuals that I either thought were friends, or people that I've met that came to me looking for either help or looking for an opportunity. And then as soon as they got what they needed, they felt like they needed or got what they wanted, then they're like, done with you. It happens every single day. I'm not the only one that it's happened to. And, I've had it happen in the past. It could happen in the future. I don't know, but I'm so much stronger for the things that I have experienced and gone through that it's not going to break me. And I don't want it to break anybody else. So when or if you ever experience a situation where you feel like somebody that you've helped or somebody that you've given guidance to or you've given an opportunity to, or anything or anyone that you have just helped, you've been a giver and you've helped them, and they were less than appreciative, and more likely than being appreciative, they actually showed some type of, maybe harbor some type of anger, and that that's a form of fear that causes people to act in that way when they do things like that. It's out of fear. Most anger is out of an emotion of fear, but you can't allow that to stop you, and you can't harbor on that stuff. I am just really in a place right now that things like that used to keep me up at night and used to, I would cry tears about it or just say, why would, somebody do things like that? I just don't do it anymore, because my mom has taught me something that I will say forever. Whenever someone hurts you, whenever someone does something to you, it's done. Now it's behind you and it's before them. So I will continue to stand on that, and I know that to be the truth, because what we do in life, every action, there is some type of reward that we will receive for that, and that reward may be something good, and then that reward may be something that you are not too happy about, but you planted the seeds and now they've got to reap a harvest. So you just have to be very careful about the seeds that you plant. Some people don't believe in that, but I really do believe that whatever you sow, you will reap it. So I'm very careful about how I operate in life. And then people will try to make justifications for the actions that they take, using excuses for why they did what they did to justify it. But when you do something that is not right, when you do something that's, disloyal, when you do something that is sneaky or, whatever the case may be, it's not right. And you can't justify it, no matter what you may say or, whatever you may try to explain to try to make the situation right. There's no amount of explaining that is going to make it right. So I just wanted to just talk about that, and I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Leave your comments below, just talking about loyalty, and especially in the business world, and how you feel about that. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you for liking this video, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and subscribing to the channel. This is Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, and I hope you have a beautiful and amazing day.